how's everybody doing? Okay, I'm a little bit out of it. Okay, I'm sorry. The drinking video seemed to have done a number for me. There's a video coming soon. Like say, comparing 3 types of beers. So if this comes up before that does, yeah. So today we're looking at 2 episodes from Farscape. In this case, the episodes Taking the Stone and Crackers Don't Matter. Let's look at Taking the Stone first. Well, what happened in this episode? Well, in this episode, Chianna experiences a great loss and goes on a journey to live. Though Crichton fears that her journey may have the opposite results. And basically, like, from what how I feel like if I could see a bit of, like, say, allegories or something like that, I feel like, say, the group that Chianna goes to on the planet I feel like it's sort of a bit of I feel like it's kind of like like say a friend or someone else joining a cult or something like that, in the fact that the leader of the group, Mullen, I believe his name was, basically he's wanting everyone to jump off a cliff because like if by so many times they do it, like by I think they said 22 cycles, radiation will speed up their aging process, and no one really seems to get that. It's sort of like, say, I think it's sort of like an allegory for, like, say, doing like dangerous stunts and all that stuff would like speed up the process of the aging, I guess, in a way one could say. I thought the acting from this episode was honestly pretty good. I do have to say that, like, there are some moments where I thought, oh, this is getting heavy. Like, say, the moment when, like, one of the guys, Drax, I believe, Dax, he jumps off the cliff and then he ends up not surviving. And yeah, overall, I gotta say this episode was honestly pretty good. Let's look at an episode. I don't need to be. This is just the name of it. It's called Crackers Don't Matter. And what happened in this episode? Well, in this episode, the crew goes a bit crazy, and an alien really wants a tan. Basically, what happens is, the crew end up getting a ton of crackers because that's the only thing they were able to get. So in a way, they start to end up fighting over it. And then they have an alien who basically, in a way, almost causes them to turn against each other. He causes Pilot to just go like, say, hey, I don't like any of you. I'm not going to listen to you, John, and all that sort of thing. And what happens is, like, heck, even John goes a bit kooky in the fact that he starts to see Scorpius around, and even though, like, from another character's perspective, there's no one there. So it just looks like he's gone a little bit kooky. I do have to say, the big battle at the end of this sequence, final battle, is when he's got sunglasses on, he's got a shield, he's got a sword.
Can't stop me, Crichton! I have the light!
The humans are superior!
It's like he's got a knight going into battle. And it's honestly a pretty cool episode, honestly, I feel like. And yeah, like, I guess, like, say, like, the episode is pretty good in the fact that, you know, it has, like, say, you know, like, has like all the characters going through, like how would they all interact. Like, so one thing John does is basically he rounds all of them up, asks them to get up and just like say, now that I've got all your attention, like say, we need to stop fighting and go after this fellow.
It won't matter how ridiculous you look.
We are going to die.
And then that is what happens. He ends up fighting the bad guy of the episode. And I mean, overall, I gotta say this episode was pretty good. I liked it. I'll see you later.